In the vast ocean of existence, each one of us is like a drop of water, unique and full of potential. Our journey through life is a voyage of discovery, where every experience, every encounter, every joy, and every challenge shapes and defines us. In this journey, we constantly find ourselves at the crossroads of decisions and reflections, seeking to understand the true meaning of our existence and how we can live in the most authentic and fullest way possible. Today, I want to invite you on an introspective journey, a deep exploration of what it means to be human, of how our actions, thoughts, and feelings intertwine to create the fabric of our life. Through ancient wisdom and contemporary reflections, we will seek to understand how we can live more consciously and harmoniously, both with ourselves and with the world around us. Imagine for a moment that you are standing on the edge of a tranquil lake. The water, in perfect calm, reflects every detail of your face. This image is a powerful reminder that just as water reflects our face, our heart reflects our true essence. Our heart, in this sense, is not just a vital organ, but the epicenter of our emotions, thoughts, and desires. It is a faithful reflection of what we are in the deepest part. If we fill our heart with love, compassion, and kindness, these qualities will manifest in our actions and words. On the contrary, if we allow bitterness, resentment, arrogant fear to take root in our heart, they will also become evident in our behavior and relationships. Therefore, it is essential to be aware of what feeds our heart, as it defines who we are and how we interact with the world. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. This proverb urges us to protect and nurture our heart, understanding that it is the source of all that we are and do. But how do we care for our heart? The answer lies in awareness and choice. We must be conscious of what we allow into our heart, the experiences we live, the people we interact with, the media we consume. All of this impacts our heart. It's like feeding our body. If we choose healthy foods, our body stays strong. If we nourish our heart with positive thoughts and love, it will strengthen and prosper. Life is full of ups and downs, and it is in these moments of difficulty where our true strength is revealed. Rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer. Hope is that light in the darkness, a beacon guiding us towards a better future. Patience is our ability to endure challenges, knowing they are temporary and that we can learn and grow from them. Prayer, Oregon meditation, is our connection to something greater, a source of comfort and guidance. In our quest for satisfaction and fulfillment, we often turn to temporary and superficial solutions. Do not fill with food the void that only God can fill. This advice encourages us to seek fulfillment in something deeper and more meaningful. Whether you find that fulfillment in faith, spirituality, nature, Oregon, human relationships, the important thing is to recognize that true satisfaction and peace come from a deeper place within us. Jesus said, "I am the bread of life. He who comes to me shall not hunger, and he who believes in me shall never thirst." Here, Jesus speaks of a type of sustenance that goes beyond the physical. He refers to a nourishment for the soul, a source of sustenance that satisfies our deepest and most enduring needs. This bread of life is something we all seek, a sense of peace, purpose, and satisfaction that transcends the material. Wisdom is a powerful tool in our life. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him. Whether you believe in a personal God or a universal force, asking for wisdom is recognizing that we don't know everything and that we are open to learning and growing. Wisdom is not just knowledge, it's the ability to apply that knowledge in ways that improve our lives and those of others. Pride can be our greatest enemy. Pride only breeds quarrels, but wisdom is found in those who take advice. When we let pride control our lives, we close ourselves off to new ideas and perspectives. On the other hand, if we are humble and willing to listen, we can learn a lot from others. True wisdom comes from recognizing that there is always something new to learn, that every person we meet has something to teach us. The fool is right in his own eyes, but a wise man listens to advice. Establish your plans with good counsel, wage war with sound guidance. This wisdom teaches us the importance of planning and seeking advice before acting. In our life, whether in work, relationships, our personal projects, it is crucial to have a well-thought-out strategy. This doesn't mean we shouldn't take risks, but that we should do so in an informed and considered way. Planning and advice are like a lighthouse in the night, guiding us through turbulent seas. When we seek the advice of others, we not only gain different perspectives, but we also open ourselves to experiences and knowledge that would otherwise be foreign to us. This openness can be the key to overcoming obstacles and reaching goals that seemed unattainable. In the multitude of counselors, there is safety, but without advisors, plans fail. This principle is fundamental in any area of life. It's not about blindly following what others tell us, but about being open to different points of view and using that information to make more informed decisions. Listening to others, especially those with experiences and knowledge different from ours, can enrich our perspective and guide us towards success. This collaborative and humble approach to decision-making allows us to build on a more solid foundation of knowledge and experience. It teaches us that, although our vision and determination are crucial, so is our ability to listen, learn, and adapt. Let's reflect more on the idea that, in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. This wisdom invites us to consider the diversity of thoughts and experiences as an invaluable wealth. Each person we meet, each story we hear, each piece of advice we receive is a piece of the puzzle that forms our understanding of the world and ourselves. By embracing the multitude of voices, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities and learnings. In this process, it is crucial to discern and filter the advice we receive. Not all advice is equal, and not all will be suitable for our particular situation. Wisdom lies in knowing when to listen, when to reflect, and when to act. This skill of discernment develops over time and experience, and is an essential component in our personal and professional growth. In addition to seeking advice and wisdom, it is important to talk about patience and perseverance. In a world that often values quick results and immediate success, patience becomes an increasingly rare and valuable virtue. Patience allows us to face challenges calmly and stay firm in our goals despite obstacles. It is the fertile ground in which the seed of wisdom can grow and flourish. Perseverance, on the other hand, is our ability to keep going, even when the path becomes difficult. It is the determination not to give up in the face of adversity. Perseverance is nourished by our faith in ourselves and our purpose. It is a reminder that the greatest achievements often require time, effort, and endurance. Another crucial aspect of our journey is the value of humility and continuous learning. Humility allows us to recognize that no matter how much we know, there is always more to learn. It keeps us open to new ideas and perspectives and protects us from the rigidity of thought. In a constantly changing world, the ability to adapt and learn is indispensable. Continuous learning is not just about acquiring new knowledge or skills. It is an attitude of curiosity and openness to life and all its experiences. Every day offers us opportunities to learn something new, whether through a book, a conversation, or again simply by observing the world around us. As we delve deeper into our introspection, let's consider the balance between action and contemplation. In life, we often find ourselves at the crossroads between doing and being, between movement and stillness. Action is essential. It propels us forward, allows us to materialize our ideas and achieve our goals. However, contemplation is equally important. It offers us a space to reflect, to understand our motivations and emotions, and to connect with a deeper purpose. This balance is like a dance between two complementary aspects of our existence. Action without contemplation can lead us down a path without direction or meaning. On the other hand, contemplation without action can leave us trapped in a labyrinth of thoughts with no way out towards realization. Learning to balance these two aspects is key to a full and harmonious life. Another important reflection is on resilience in times of change. We live in an era of rapid and often unpredictable transformations. Resilience, the ability to adapt and recover from difficulties, becomes a vital skill. It's not just about resisting challenges, but about learning from them, growing with them, and ultimately emerging stronger and wiser. Resilience also involves the ability to maintain hope and optimism in difficult times. It is a reminder that, although we cannot control all external circumstances, we do have the power to control our attitude and our responses to them. Finally, let's reflect on the importance of our connection with others and empathy. We are inherently social beings, and our relationships with others play a fundamental role in our happiness and well-being. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person, is the cornerstone of these meaningful connections. Empathy allows us to transcend our own experiences and see the world through the eyes of another person. It helps us build bridges of understanding and compassion and reminds us that, despite our differences, we share many of the same hopes, fears, and dreams. In summary, this journey of reflection leads us to understand that we are a reflection of what is in our heart, that we must care for and nurture it with wisdom, humility, and love. Let's remember to seek fulfillment in what really matters, seek advice and wisdom, and be open to learning from others. By doing so, we will not only improve our own lives, but we will also have a positive impact on the world around us. As we reflect on these themes, we realize that each one is not just an isolated concept, but an integral part of a broader tapestry that makes up our life. Like drops of water in a vast ocean, each thought, each action, and each word of ours contributes to the current of our existence. It is important to remember that we are not alone on this journey. Just like drops of water come together to form rivers and oceans, our lives are interconnected with those of others. Every person we meet, every relationship we cultivate, every interaction we have, all contribute to our understanding and experience of life. In this process of growth and learning, it is essential to remember the importance of humility and gratitude. Humility keeps us open to new experiences and learnings, while gratitude helps us appreciate the blessings we already have in our life. These qualities allow us to live with a sense of peace and satisfaction, regardless of external circumstances. Moreover, it is crucial to recognize the power of our words and actions. Every choice we make has an impact, not only on our lives, but also on the lives of those around us. By living consciously and deliberately, we can be a source of positivity and change in the world. Finally, I encourage you to continue seeking, asking, and exploring. Life is a continuous journey of discovery, and there is always something new to learn and experience. Keep your hearts open, your minds curious, and your spirits adventurous. Remember that every day is an opportunity to grow, love, and contribute to the world in a meaningful way. As we move forward on this path, it is vital to recognize that each step we take, each decision we make, leads us to a greater understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Life, in all its complexity and beauty, is a canvas on which we paint with the brushstrokes of our experiences, thoughts, and actions. Every moment is an opportunity to create something beautiful and meaningful. In this process, it is essential to embrace both successes and failures. Failures, although often painful, are extraordinary teachers. They teach us resilience, help us grow in character, and provide valuable lessons that we can apply in the future. Successes, on the other hand, are reminders of our capability and potential. They encourage us to keep moving forward, to dream bigger, and to reach new heights. It is also important to remember that the journey is as important as the destination. We often focus so much on our goals that we forget to appreciate the path that leads us to them. Every step in our journey is an integral part of our story, and there is beauty and value in every moment, even in those that seem insignificant or challenging. Additionally, on our journey, we must be mindful of the impact we have on others and the world. Our words and actions have the power to influence and change lives. We can choose to be a force of positivity, encouragement, and love. By doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the well-being and happiness of others. Lastly, I encourage you to keep your hearts and minds open to the infinite possibilities that life offers. Do not be afraid to dream, to explore new horizons, and to pursue your passions. Life is a precious gift, and every day is an opportunity to live it fully.